Hello, Knight here. Welcome back to Empire Total War, playing the Darthmod, playing as a Great Britain faction. In the last episode we left ourselves with a bit of a quandary about whether to move into Maratha territory or not. We've done that. We've actually provoked the battle we want, but having slept on this, I don't think I'm going to fight them. There's a couple of reasons why not. Although I think I could possibly, well, I think I would win, but I would lose a lot of troops, and this is my only army in India. So I'm going to have to do what I've been talking about really since I first attacked the Marathas, which is move some troops or move a couple of armies over from America to give me superiority over the Marathas and sort them out. The Mughals don't seem to be doing any attacking at the moment towards them. They may do now that the Marathas have taken Hyderabad, but I'm basically going to retire from this battle. I'm also considering the words of Sun Tzu about attacking where people are weak and defending where people are strong. So, although it would be a very interesting battle, I'm sure I would win. It's what we'd be left with, and that's our only force in India at the moment. Whilst that force exists, it's still a problem for the Marathas. So it may well be that he follows me anyway, one of these armies. This would be a typical AI problem, that when you move away, one of the armies follows you, the other one doesn't. So we're going to retreat and see what happens. To speed things up. No, he hasn't followed me actually, so the AI hasn't made the usual error that it does. I really need to check out what's going on in India. I've really neglected it a bit. I've got a gentleman in England. Let's move him into Cambridge. That's where I want the
place of learning and culture.
Yeah, because that's still 10 actually. In fact, what I might do, I'm going to try and even up the pace of this
I am the instrument of your will.
development, so that we're still, yeah, that's a bit better. I think we've got some gentlemen in Americas that we can move into Hartford. Anyway, right, so it's our turn again. We've got 15,000. French are still trying to trade. They've no building in Antwerp at the moment. They've got an army in Rotterdam, but it's not trading at all because it's destroyed. So let's nip over destroy this port.
Haul away! Action stations, make ready for battle! Your nation expects that every man...
Let's have a look. That should be nearly... Oh no, because we took a ship out, didn't we? So it's going to cause less damage now. Yeah, we've only got 4 ships here that are attacking their ports. Yeah, so it's going to take me a few more turns to destroy them.
Action stations, make ready for battle!
This is all good stuff. Again, costing them a fortune, so that when we eventually do attack the French, they'll be in a weakened state, we hope. Or certainly weaker than if we'd left these ports trading, because we'd then have to face their navy again each turn. Right, so we can do some development here, which I think we are going to do in Great Britain. Let's spend some money on farms. Oops, can't seem to connect to that one. That's better. Right, here we go, and I think there's one down here in Devon. Okay, that's excellent. Don't think there's anything else I want to do in Britain at the moment. I think I'm going to keep this port as it is. It still produces under 450 region wealth. It's not actually trading at the moment, but it helps. It helps. So we're going to keep it as it is, rather than we haven't got the money to destroy it and move it up to a different type of thing. We're going to have a look and see what's happening in France. His money seems to have gone down considerably actually. At one stage he was getting nearly 4,000. His tax rate's gone down actually. He was around about 49% at one stage. So he's getting some growth in his economy. What I should really do, if I was sensible, if you look at our trade, it's quite dependent on Sweden. 7,000 is Sweden. The Mughal Empire nearly 6. Ottoman Empire nearly 7. So these are our main trade partners. Now if someone were to attack these countries, I mean Sweden's at war, and drop out their trade, we could be in trouble. So it's really considering whether you just spend a whole turn not spending any available funds, so that you have that in your locker, so to speak, in your sort of like national reserve. So if we do end up losing the trade, we'll still be able to carry on uninterrupted. But of course it means not developing for a whole turn, basically just pressing the end turn straight away. But we'll consider that later. There's been an election. I think the same government's got in, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if we can kick some development. Let's have a look at the government first. Royal family. There's no more new people. Has he remarried? I thought he was married to Amelia at one stage. Oh well. Let's have a look at the government, see what the ministers are doing. Let's try one more time to get a decent guy in the army. Come on, come on. Yes! Zachariah Carmichael, well done mate. Finally, that's going to save us a lot of money, because we have quite a lot of armies. You're next to go mate. Okay, so they're only 50% popularity. That will grow as we win battles, etc. and things go well. 10 to the next election, 10 turns. Okay, I'm happy about that. We've done very well. Right, okay. Now we've built the naval board now, so I think we may have enough money. Can we upgrade this yet? No, we still need naval architecture. At the moment, we can only build, I think, 5th rates are the best we can build. Sorry, 4th rates. We're trying to get to 2nd rates if we can, which are these ones here, which are very good. Look at that firepower. They're really a match. If you pair these up against most ships that are higher than them, they're fine. Even against 1st rates, they could take them on and destroy them. Let's have a look at so Hertford is actually doing. We need to move some men here. We need to upgrade this actually. Yeah, we need to rebuild this into a college, which will speed things up. And also we need to move some men in there. I think we have one in Caracas that we can move over, a gentleman that will speed things up. This is the new industrial technology. Do we really want that? I think we want measuring tools, to be honest. We're going to go for measuring tools. Look at that, 10% generated by all industrial buildings, 8% bonus on town wealth, and also roads, metalled roads, which will help our trade. So we're going to go for that. Yeah, so we've got 2 military and 1 economic. Okay, recruitment report, all in North America. Just go back to the European theatre and finish off what we're doing. So we've got 9,000 to spend. I think from what I remember, in Empire Total War, it's actually better to build a drill school in Edinburgh because of the units that you get. I think things like Coldstream Guards and things like that appear in Black Watch, all that kind of thing appears in Scotland. So can we afford 2,000? We'll have a think about that at the end of the turn. If we've got money, we'll come back and spend it on a drill school in Scotland. Okay, let's sort out the Mediterranean. There was something that was going through my mind the other day, I think 2 or 3 episodes ago, then I forgot again. Sorry about the lag, it's always very difficult to move over the... What you want to do is move one of these ships over to have a look and see what's going on. See, that's a fishery, so you can actually build ships there, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty certain. Yeah, see 5th rates, 4th rates, so I think we really need to destroy that as well. He could have been sneaking ships out, you see, that's what I'm getting at, when we're not covering the Mediterranean. I don't think he has been, because he hasn't had the money, so what we're going to do is we'll send one of these HMS Quebec, we'll send them over and just sit in this port at the moment. Let's hope he hasn't got a ship there. That's destroying that. He doesn't seem to have any troops that close, and we'll take out this one as well. This is mainly just to prevent him building ships. I don't believe that Milan has a port. No, I don't think he has access to the sea, and he doesn't seem to have a port here Alghero doesn't seem to have a port at the moment, so we're detaching that one ship to do a bit more damage to his Italian ports. It just suddenly occurred to me the other day that he could have actually been building ships and sneaking them out. I don't think he has, but he may have done. It's just a slight doubt that somewhere suddenly a fleet's going to turn up and start attacking all my trade fleets, which would not be comfortable to face, because by the time you get to a trade theatre, nearly all your ships are gone. This is to destroy all his trade, basically, and his ability to build ships. So one more should do it. Yeah, that's completely gone. So we're going to attack Marseille again, bombard it, go into the port, upset the citizens again. No doubt letters will be flying towards Paris. Where's the fleet? Where's the French fleet? At the bottom of the ocean. Ha! Right. Okay, that's fine. We destroyed this. Slight worry up here, but previous turn the French gave Brussels, Flanders, Belgium area to the Cherokee for some reason. They traded with Kane took territory, and now they're going to have to rebuild all these European. And there's no buildings on any of them, which is going to be expensive. But the French are becoming a slight problem. 7 unrest. We should have some Dutch rebels out soon. If I only had an army I could help them with. I wish I did, but I don't. It's, right, let's go back to North America. We've got some action down here. Going to move these troops up to here. They've all fully replenished. Don't know whether I can move anything out of here. Let's try 1.
Anything more?
Yeah, I don't think we'll get away with moving 2.
You're humble, sir.
Let's move him up to here.
For crown and country.
Right. Right, what I'm going to do is have a look at India and see where this guy's going. He's not kind of really gone anywhere at the moment. He's not moved far away from Hyderabad. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try and bait him away from. See, he's only got his normal troops in there, his garrison troops. But I really need 2 armies to hit him simultaneously, like in kind of a blitzkrieg, which is why I need to bring an army over, basically. Okay, that's destroyed. That's destroyed. He's not getting much in money. 1700. We're gonna.
Orders, Captain.
Yeah, I think we're gonna put to sea.
Heave away, boys. Heave away. Sir.
And I think where we should go. We've actually got alliance with Marathas, sorry, the Mysore and the Marathas, the Mughals, and the Marathas are at war. Are they still at war with the Mughals? That's just something I wanted to check, because I didn't think they were. No, because they're just not doing anything, the Mughal Empire, against the Marathas. What's Spain and France? So they're not really pulling their weight at all at the moment. So they're not going to be attacking this region, so it's down to me. So what's saying about keeping my army intact? I'm going to land up here. This army will move across and sit inside the Mysore territory. We need to destroy this. Don't want him getting any trade and suddenly building up lots of armies, because obviously he's going to have the money from Hyderabad now. Well, not for a turn or so, because he's obviously destroyed some of the infrastructure there. In a way, I'm quite hopeful he goes off on a jolly and goes to attack maybe Orissa or somewhere like that, because we'll come over to here, I think. It's going to take us quite a while, 2 turns, and then take Hyderabad again. And in 2 or 3 turns, I'll have a couple of armies here. That's my intention, to move armies from America. That's what we're going to do. It's something really I've talked about almost from the beginning of the open campaign of the Marathas. 1 army was never going to be enough to destroy them. I was hopeful that either Mysore would join us or Hyderabad would, or the Mughals would do a bit more. Let's improve that and that. Right, okay, at least we're spending some money on economic things now. Now this troop, what are we going to do with him? So basically the guy's got a stack there, 20 odd units. They're split at the moment, but there's 20 odd. Full stack there. We're going to put this guy on a ship, I think, to maintain his mobility. And we'll put him, still put him back on here, I think. Right, that's what I want to do in India at the moment. There's nothing in Europe that I want to do, so let's concentrate on America. I think we had a few fleets arriving here. Jim Burnett, he's got a couple of really strong cavalry units on board, horse guards, first horse guards and second horse guards, so we're going to move him down to New York. Yeah, okay, that's where we're gathering an army. Let's bring him down to here. We're going to bring the artillery that we made in here. And the second, I think the Worcester Regiment, is it, or something? Yeah, Worcester. Okay, 110, 45, 8, 18, 12, so almost like guards. What have we got here? Artillery? Oh no, these are the Hesse-Kassel Grenadiers. Okay, well that's not bad, that's not a bad start. They're going to be going to India. That's basically what I've decided to do. We'll recruit a general when they get there. Okay, so what have we got here? Let's move all these guys on board the ship. Right, how far can this ship go? I don't think it's going to be able to reach a exit port. No, so what we're going to do is bring it down. This ship here will move out. They'll relocate to Grand Bahamas. Let's just make sure I've actually got them on board. Yes. Just one of those things that suddenly goes through your head. It'd be a bit embarrassing if the ship took off and no troops on board. Right. Okay. And what we'll do, we'll disembark.
Still shipshape.
It's a nice army to send to India. It's quite strong. Okay, let's move the ship out.
Orders received and
Move that ship
understood.
in.
Orders received and understood.
You can actually kind of do this ad infinitum when you're moving ships around. When you're moving troops around, you can actually move troops from ship to ship as long as they've got movement, and you can basically move people over the whole of a theatre. If you've got 2 or 3 ships around, strategically placed, you can move the whole of the army, this army. For instance, when we move everything out of here and have one army governing the whole of Americas, I'll leave 2 or 3 ships in strategic positions, and that army will be able to cover the whole of America and appear at very short notice should anyone ever attack us. Like within the same turn, they'll appear next to the army that suddenly does a naval invasion, and that saves a fortune on garrisoning everything. It's much cheaper to simply keep a kind of like mobile response force. Anyway, enough preaching. Can we reach? I'm sure we can reach an exit port now. Okay, so we've got a nice powerful army there. It's off to India, so which is going to be the quickest way to go. Probably, I don't know, Brazil. I don't know. It's all pretty. It's going to be quite a few turns, I think. Go via Europe. Both of those end up going through. Nominally goes through the Ivory Coast, so we're going to end up 2 or 3 turns. So it's going to be like at least 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 turns before they're off. Hopefully that army can last out. Okay, So the Inuit have got a reprieve, because last turn I was saying about we were going to bring that army to attack the Inuit. We still intend to, it's just going to take a little bit longer. Do anything with this port? Not yet. Can we move out? Oops, no. See if we can exempt this from... We're only getting 99 from it, so we're not really that worried. We're going to exempt it, yeah. Now we're going to attack the Hurons. Going to declare war on them. Not really worried about France being their ally and joining in the war. We're at war with them. Yeah, there we go. So 2 turns and I'll be there. Hopefully they won't be able to move their troops down from their second territory, which is up here. We'll do a bit of observation, make sure. Yeah, so that's fine. He's got quite a big army there, which we'll be taking out at some stage. We'll take out this, move back to Moose Factory, then get aboard the ship, and then go down here. And eventually, we'll take out the Inuit round here, and then we'll be off to Europe. That's the aim for this army. That's its plan of campaign. Right. Here, we've got a really strong army that's still refitting itself. Replenishing itself after finish off the Cherokees. Can we move here? Yes we can, that's good. And what have we got here? Can they reach? I think they can. It's not a particularly strong army, but we're going to India, so we're not really that worried about it. But we right, what have we got here? So if we move these back, and is there anything else we can do to improve the... Yeah, see, we've got a massive army though. If we move that out, I'm sure that it'll go into revolt. We're not even going to bother actually. We're going to continue to try and increase the government buildings in this area, and we're building a... What are we building here? A happy house, isn't it? Baldy house. Coaching in. It'd be Baldy house next.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% there. 100% there. Yeah, we can't do anything more on religion in that area. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to send this priest as a kind of a spy. Have a look at the Pueblo nations, see what they're doing. Convert them as well to Protestantism, obviously. So we've got a reasonable army here. It's refitting at the moment. Can't do any more replenishment. Right, so we need to try and ship them somewhere. We still need to attack that port. Okay. They're replenished. They're waiting for those guys. What we're going to do, we're going to see if we can move this ship over, collect these troops and take them over to India, or make a start on moving them to India. So we'll now have 3 armies eventually in India. Can we reach? Oh damn, just can't reach. Okay, well I think we'll be able to do what I just said. Actually, let's go there, and we're going to move these guys down to here. Just move this out slightly. Here he comes. We're going to... I'm sure most of you realise this anyway, that you can do this. Okay, we'll move the ship out. Slightly worried in that they're allowing this port to repair itself. But obviously we've taken out their home port, so they're not getting any trade. It's just really whether you can build a ship here in one go. The ally does weird things at times. It might suddenly just gift them a ship. A galleon or something that normally should take 2 turns. We'll be fighting a battle here shortly. Not a very extensive battle, not a very big battle. We just want to finish off this guy. Okay, so this army will embark. It's got lots of movement, I think, left. Or some movement left. So we've now got another army again is not fantastic, but it should be enough to defeat an Indian army. We'll go via Seal. Right, so that's 3 armies. Ah, that's very interesting. Whoa, where have they come from? 5 galleons? I'm quite suspicious about where they've come from, actually. Those of you who are following the campaign will know that he hasn't really had any ports to build these from, so where have they come from? We're still off to our way to India. Okay, that's highly suspicious to me. That's like maybe an AI gift or something. That's what I'm suspecting. Anyway, we've got to fight them. Let's have a look and see. I think we had another fleet that arrived. That was the one up in... Yeah, that's gone to New York and then on to India. Ah, this is the one I'm waiting for. Yeah, there's some Spanish ships here. Oh, that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There were 7 ships, but there could have been 7 galleons. I was trying to gauge it from the amount of trade they're producing, but in fact, they're not very strong ships at all, so we'll take those out. And then this fleet will go back and sort out those 5 galleons that have suddenly appeared. Okay, right, sorry, jumping all over the place. Let's go back to... That's quite thrown me, actually. Surprised. Let's, so Poddy could lose his ship, actually, Duke of Cumberland. We didn't put him in a port. Oh well, can't think of everything. Let's move these guys forward. Move these forward. And we're going to sort out this general and his mate. Those of you who have seen my campaign so far will know that I don't auto-resolve against any of the troops, even if it seems a foregone conclusion. We could lose like 1,000 troops here with the auto-resolve, so we're going to fight it. I'll try and speed things up so that you're not kept waiting too long for the result. And of course you can always fast forward through this section of the video if you don't want to watch it. The outcome's not in doubt, it's just really how many troops I lose or don't lose. I feel happier about that, actually, not fighting that battle in India. The ballsy thing to do was to fight it. That would have been more fun, but the sensible, calm commander, keep your troops in place, and then we'll actually manage to sort out the whole theatre when we get the other 2 armies joining that army to make 3 armies. That will really strategically cause them a lot of problems. They won't know really where to go. Okay, I've now got cavalry that can charge after the general, so it should be quite a straightforward battle. And I'm not fighting in rain, isn't that wonderful? I seem to always be fighting in rain. British Grenadiers music. He's got some bowmen, I think, hasn't he? So, the best way to cope with bowmen is to simply melee them as soon as possible. So if you stand off, you'll be massacred, because their fire rate is very, very fast. If you go toe to toe with them, you'll lose many more troops than you need to. See a general. So I haven't done many close-ups recently. I mean, the Cherokee battle was so... I needed to stay far out so that I could watch what was going on. He obviously doesn't know what to do, the general. Here come my lads. Okay. Sometimes these battles, when you're fighting 2 or 3 units, are interesting, actually. You can actually spend more time having a look at the actual graphics and the units, which are actually fantastic, to be honest. I mean, Darthmod has done a brilliant job, but the original Empire Total War, units are just absolutely marvellous. If you look at the graphics on them, some of them. Whoops, get a bit of a stagger there actually. These lads I'm going to use to fire on the general when we get to a better position. Don't want to lose too many troops here, but equally I don't want them to escape. That would be a bit annoying, to be honest, if they were just to run off. So we want to get well behind them. Ah, there's his. Let's charge in. Let's charge in. They were hiding in the woodland, which is like classic AI behaviour. It shouldn't take too long to destroy these guys. If you want to see what it looks like when you're charging in. There we go, give him a volley. Whoa, it's a bit confusing when you're actually so close in. You can't really tell what's going on. It's what the poor old soldiers see. Let's get after this guy. Send the general after him as well. So we do not want him to escape and cause us even more problems. We're going to turn off fire by rank and we're going to melee the hell out of these guys. We'll just be fighting our own troops otherwise, firing on our own troops. I always wince when I go through the battle statistics. I'm very bad at avoiding friendly fire. Maybe if I melee, we'll do less damage to our troops. Let's keep after them. Right. Can't honestly believe they'll stand for long. Tomahawks are vicious weapons, aren't they? Oh, are they going yet? No, they're doing well actually. Let's send one of these units away. The yeomanry are suffering a few. Oh, we've got their general now. Let's send the yeomanry over to kill them off. I think we're going to continue. I think there might be one or two that are running away. Maybe none actually. We seem to have eliminated their general unit. He stood ground and continued right to the end. Let's get after his bowmen. Sorry, in the jungle. Here we go. Okay. Let's see what's going on over here. Can't be many of them left. Finding's a bit of a mystery. See if we can get a few chevrons on these guys. Let's speed things up. Whoop, over the hills, over the... Yeah, okay, anyone left? Close victory, right, okay. I'll take that. Okay, we have one man remaining. We lost 84, but the enemy man only killed 30. Whoops. Okay, let's repair this. Let's replenish the army. And I think I'm going to send it to the sea, because I'll be able to move it much more quickly, assuming this ship has not been destroyed by then. I don't want to move through all this jungle. It'll take ages to get to this port. The aim for this army, its actual kind of battle plan, is to attack Panama take that. He's obviously moving these troops back. That'll be no problem for a full stack. This guy will be joining them when he can move out. Can he move out? No, not yet. And we're getting so much income from this. We don't want to. I'm willing to sacrifice one unit remaining behind for the moment. I think they already tried to kick out. Although a minister for America is not bad. It's +1 to repression, which is good. Can we get rid of the head, or have we just done that? Can we kick him? No, I think we just kicked out a guy and got a good guy in the Zachariah Carmichael, didn't we? God, I think I've got Alzheimer's. I've only just done that, haven't I? Let's have a look now. Right, so that's the plan for this army, and then literally it'll just be moved up and down until it's taken out all of these two, and then it'll move on to attacking Pueblo Nations and then New Mexico. That's the plan for that army. The plan for this army is for it to move as soon as possible, but kind of be a reserve army just in case something strange happens, like one of the Italian states decide to declare war on me and move on my colonies, which is quite a possibility. I've seen that happen before. But we need to really improve the amount of disorder that we're getting in this area is a lot. There's a lot of resistance to foreign occupation. But the coach house here will help. I think the next thing after that is a brothel or something, or baldy house. So that will help the troops unwind after their recent endeavours. Okay, so I've explained about what this army is going to do. It's got quite a lot on its plate, but it can do it. It can do it. It'll take a while, but I'm sure it can accomplish what I've set it to do. Right, let's go back to India. Is there anything else I want to do here? This guy can't move for the moment, can he? Is there anything? Do I want to start building an army? I've got 2 armies coming, haven't I? Don't think I want to do anything here. I think we're going to build a drill school in Scotland, weren't we? Because a lot of the really good troops come from Scotland. Lovely country, Scotland. Very beautiful. Okay, and we've got that fleet action to fight, haven't we? Over here. Which is a treat. Quite worried about those 5 galleons. Okay, so let's move in and attack them. Right, it doesn't really have much in the way to make us worry, or to attack him straight away. Just to recap my tactics with naval battles, it's concentration of fire in all cases. So what you're looking to do is get as many of your ships doubling up on their ships, and often because the AI simply goes line ahead, you can ambush the front of their line, and the AI seems to literally just stop for quite a while whilst you destroy his the head of his line, which is really what Nelson did. He would actually attack and split up a group. Not that I'm comparing myself to Nelson, but that's the tactics. I don't want any more than about 5 ships in each group. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll group them together. The weather gauge is against us, the wind is against us at the moment, so it's a slight problem. But if we set up over here, we can try and cross the T of his line ahead, or line astern rather. Together in a squadron. So I say concentration is the key here. Keep your ships close. Let's put another group of 48 gun ships. So the main battle squadron is the first squadron, the first grouping with the Admiral in. It's got 3 4th rates. I missed the Ajax. We lost the Ajax in the battle against the French fleet off the Grand Banks a couple of episodes again ago. This will be the pursuit fleet. It's going to go downwind quite a long way, just in case they decide to run. We don't want to be chasing these guys if we can avoid it. We're going to be chasing them all around the trade area. So we'll put these quite a long way. I think they'd be called the Leeward Squadron, in like naval parlance. Again, just to recap why some of the ships are different colours. These are captured ships. That's Spanish. I will be renaming some of these in the downturn when you're not watching. You don't want to watch me rename ships. All the white ships with the white band along the hull are actually French captured ships. I think I've got a couple of Maratha captured ships as well. So as you can see, most of our fleet, or at least half of it, is all captured, which we haven't had to build. Our enemies have built that for us. Right, let's get stuck in. Enough talk. Now we're going to advance speed to contact. What's he done there? He's put a light galley out in front. Honestly, you do worry about the AI. Just to repeat for those of you who are coming to the episodes fresh, the battle AI is on very hard, and the campaign AI is on hard. And the only reason I put the campaign AI on hard is that if you put it on very hard, it just does completely irrational things. It's completely irrational at times anyway. Like, you can offer it all kinds of things for trade, and it just will not accept it. You can get some loads of money for regions and things, and it still won't accept it. But at least if you put it on hard, it's kind of rational. It will make rational decisions. Whereas the battle AI needs as much help as it can get. Even with Darthmod, it still needs as much help as it can get. So we've got our Admiral right out here. It's a nice ship, the Inflexible. And we've got the Imperial Eagle here. That was a captured ship. Let's just speed things down a little because we're closing rather rapidly. Need to take my own advice and concentrate my ships a bit better. At some time during the battle, I'm sure, as we head across the Andalusia's bow, he will turn south towards us. That's typical AI behaviour. Or it'll be the same for a human. They would turn across, which means the rear of my fleet will have to reposition itself to try and head north, or head east rather, to cut them off. It's starting to turn directly downwind now, so we need to get that pursuit squadron maybe a little bit more catching the wind and going further south. Further west. Should be able to get a broadside onto him fairly soon. Just going to alter the galleons. Have very, very strong hulls. They're really tubs. They don't really manoeuvre very well, but they're very strong and have a very good broadside. 60 odd guns normally they carry. The fifth rates will have no trouble with these. My main problem will be sinking them. I don't really want to sink them. I want to capture them as much as possible. First blood to us. I love all the smoke and the effects that Darthmod's introduced. Okay, so let's see what he's going to do. I expect him to turn towards the south at some stage, and the rest of his rear of his line may break off and head towards me. Let's keep these going. I'm going to concentrate our fire. Bring these round a bit. Expecting him to turn any moment now. You won't want to go toe to toe with this, although his hull is very strong. You can watch the Inflexible. Make sure it doesn't get in too much of a firefight. Right, take a few broadsides now. I'm going to go for controlling them individually now, 20 ships. It is possible as long as you move quickly round to each ship in turn. I'm quite a long way from our home ports here, so I don't want to take too much damage, just in case we suddenly see another 5 galleys from somewhere, another 5 galleons rather, appearing out of the blue. Princess Royal. Let's try and get right across in front of this guy and turn him if we can. Again, another thing that's essential in naval battles is get close, get in really close, because you just won't do enough damage otherwise. Looks like almost no damage at all actually so far. 5 men was lost. It's gone right across in front of him. There's the rest of the fleet. This squadron. Breaking from line of stern now, etc., because we want to just move in as close as possible. I'm trying to concentrate our fire. It's getting very close to this guy. We're going to try and fire up from his stem, his bow to his stern, so we can fire right through him, which will do the most damage. There's the pursuit squadron in case any breaks through. Up the wind. There's a 6 rate, so they should be faster anyway. Well, that's good. Let's turn and anchor. Went a little bit past him there, more than I would have liked. Gives him the chance to actually go astern of our admiral, which is not good. Still piling in, aren't we? Not really happy with the line we took there, to be honest. That first squadron, battle squadron. Move slightly. Yes, he's going around astern of us. So I think that's not good to show your stern to a ship. Even a galleon, still not so good. But we're doubling up on him. In fact, we've got 3 ships attacking him now, which is good. He's getting nice and close with these ships. We're not really taking much damage to the admiral. We can always run for it if we find we get into a problem. So I haven't broken their line yet, which is dumb. So we're going to have to travel all the way up the line here, I think. To bring the pursuit squadron round slightly. And then we're actually going to anchor it, I think. Start the other. Head east. It's looking a bit crowded, but trust me, this works if you can concentrate your ships. It's just the same as a land battle, really. If you can get all your troops firing on one unit, take a bit of damage there. We don't want to lose our admiral, so we're going to pull out the inflexible. We're going to go downwind. Wow. Let's get a bit closer, see what's happening here. Damage on that ship. Let's get really close. This guy's going to be the meat in the sandwich, I think. I'm trying to board us, aren't I? Wow, he's taken up. He's surrendered. I'm not surprised. He did well to last that long, to be honest. Right. You go, General. Sorry, Admiral. He's an excellent Admiral, don't want to lose him. Again, we're going to try and sandwich these guys. Don't sink him. It's a nice 5th rate there, we don't really want it sunk. Good lord, what's happened here? I said close, but that's a bit silly. Let's move this guy down. I don't think any of them are going to escape, to be honest. Looking at this. This guy's going to head north actually, or head south rather, come around behind this flagship. That's going to be a difficult ship to... Okay, next guy is that one. Let's just get the admiral right out of this. Losing slightly. Who's he losing to? Who's firing on him? admiral's just basically going to go downwind and park. A nice cup of tea in the quarterdeck and watch what's going on. And surrendered. Surrendered. Got any fires, have we? That's always a danger when you're getting very close. If a ship's magazine goes up, oh, we destroyed the sandblast. That's not a very good thing to do. The captains have been a bit overzealous there. I'm sure I explained. It was not a good idea. To watch with these, sometimes they explode. You get such a good shot on them, the magazine goes up and they explode. So it's really suffering a bit of damage. It is quite a strong ship though. It's a 4th rate. Send him. Let's just keep him roughly around. I always sink it up and sunk this guy. Let's try and end the battle quickly before he sinks. He's doing rather well. He's not doing so well. Let's turn about a bit so we can get a shot on the guy. Let's get him nice and close. Get him very close, in fact. So we're still running, still rather well. An anchor. Should be able to fire straight into the stern of this ship. Brig. It's got a lot of damage, but it's a 5th rate and it's an admiral's 5th rate, so I think their hulls are slightly stronger. Let's come about so we can get a broadside off too. There's never any doubt that we were going to win. It's just really whether it's a shame we've sunk that. San Fulgencio. Oh, we've got the yeah, we've got that galleon. He's surrendered on fire, so I don't really want to be too close to him. He's going upwind. So we need to keep the Swansea going upwind. If he's trying to run away from us, we'll have trouble chasing him, to be honest. Let's keep going with the Princess Royal. It's a shame. I could have done with that 5th rate. Close victory. Have they all surrendered? We had this in the Gulf of Mexico, actually, but suddenly it ends the battle. Doesn't give you an option not to end the battle. Do you know what I mean? You can pursue it. Oh no, we've done alright. So we didn't lose any ships. They lost 2, but we've captured 5, which is excellent, which we're going to add all of them to our fleet. We don't need the money. That's the lot. No escapees, which is excellent. So where did they go? I'm sure we added... Did we add them to the fleet, or did they destroy? Did I just say destroy them? That was stupid. If I did. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. I think we need to... Where do we need to go? 5. We've got 5 ships we've got to face. I really need a few ships in India, to be honest. Send... Did I actually not... I thought I clicked to say take those ships. What happened there? Did it give me the money? It must have done. I have to look at that on the recording. Anyway, right. So there's no one else trading. None of my enemies are trading in this area. I think what I'm going to do is send a 32 rate to India. I'm going to send the rest. We'll send them back to North America, where they'll replenish, and then we'll attack those 5. Yeah, those 5 galleons. That 32 6 rate is really just for transporting ships. I think I've got 2 ships there. I'll have the ships that transported the 2 armies. I'll have about 5 ships there, which should be enough to sort out the Marathas if they go for a romp right through my territories, through Orissa and Bengal. Right, okay. Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to move these ships back. Take a turn or so to get there, but we're going to do that. Agent recruited. I'm sure we moved that guy in, didn't we? Yeah, that was ages ago. So forgive me, I think I've got Alzheimer's. I keep forgetting. Because the turns are getting so long now, I should really clear all these information bubbles first thing. Yeah, that's Edward Russell. That's the guy. Yeah, okay. Right, so we're building up there. Anything else we want to build? How happy was Scotland? Oh, now Great Britain's not so happy again, so I think, what have we got, 5,000? Yeah, we're going to build the Grand Opera House. Can't do anything with that. 10,000, we haven't got that. We've got 4,000. Any more ports that I want to upgrade? Let's have a look. It'll be in the New World, I think, that I want to do some economic work. 342. Ooh, there they are. Do I really want to upgrade ports when there's that guy? I might upgrade one of these down here, maybe. No, sugar. What's sugar doing at the moment? Don't think sugar's very good, because I keep supplying lots of it from the coast of Ivory Coast, I mean, from Brazil. Yeah, there's lots from Brazil, so that's my own fault. Not going to get a very good price for that. About over here. Let's do a bit of upgrading, shall we? Tobacco. Tobacco, I think, was quite high, 20. Let's go for that. Okay, right, we're going to keep the rest of the money. I think I'm going to end the turn. Don't think there's anything else I want to do. Let's see what the AI does. Ah, yes.
Reverse course.
Yeah, reverse course. Excellent. This ship will now stay off the coast of Italy and just basically blockade or try and damage these ports. Just in case that's where those 5 galleons came from. I don't believe it, to be honest. I suspect that it's going to be one of those gifting things by the AI. I don't know if anyone knows what Creative Assembly do with the AI, whether that's possible or not. But I'm suspicious as to where those ships came from. Okay, what are we doing over here? Construction report. At least we're getting some stuff we're building now. That's good. 14,000. But I suppose we're recruiting quite a lot of stuff now, aren't we? At Austria, we've lost all the trade with Austria. We're still getting 26,000. That's still good. That's still very good. Ministers. Right. Okay. Let's try and kick this guy. See if we get someone better. Yeah, good. Looks rather smug with his film style good looks. But anyway, Royston Webb. Looks like a bit of a ladies' man, but anyway, he's doing a good job. We'll get rid of the head next, because he's rubbish. Okay, there's got 9 turns to go, that government. Right, fleet arrives. I've got so many fleets moving round. Where the hell are they? This is the one from the Duke of Albany. I'm going to bring that over. Where do we want it? What's the point? Where has that Marathan army gone? Ooh, that's a bit worrying. I can't see where it's gone. What's it gone back here? I'm supposed to move my spy, can't I?
My eyes are yours. Discretion is assured. Another.
Oh, there it is. It's sitting in its second. Right, so I think I said before, it's actually not too bad. With 3 armies, I'll be able to take them out piecemeal. So I'm not too worried. We've had to give up Hyderabad, but strategically, it was in a no-win situation, basically. We're going to move forwards, pose a threat. So it's basically going to have 2 stacks in separate locations, which we can take out piecemeal. He still hasn't managed to repair his port. He's still only getting 1500. Okay, so that's fine. We've got 2 armies coming. Right, I think I'm going to end the turn there. So I hope you've enjoyed it. At least we've got a naval battle in, not much of one really, but we'll be taking out those. If they're still here, oh, have they gone? They were around here, so we're going to try and track them down. See where they've gone. That's worrying. 5 galleons moving about. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. So don't forget to comment if there's anything you want to suggest or anything you're puzzled about, or if you just want to chat about the game. Keep well, and hope to be speaking to you soon. Bye for now.